Everybody, welcome to One of One Customs Building Help with Ben. Today we are going to be doing a headlight restoration. And we're going to be using the 3M Headlight Restoration System, the one that comes without the clear coat. In my opinion, this is the better one to use. The clear coat can kind of wear away after a while. This is more of a permanent solution. And this kit will come with, there's the buffing pad, the polishing pad, that's the 800 or the 500 grit, and then that's the 800 grit. So essentially what we're going to be doing is resurfacing the headlight, starting off with the 500 grit, working down to the 800, and then we're going to go with the polishing for quite a while before we switch over to the final buffing step. Alright, first thing we're going to do is take some coffee. No, I'm just kidding. That's just some water in there. And we're going to go ahead and take our spray away glass cleaner and clean the headlight all up. So this is a sponge with a soft scrub, no scratch surface on it. Go ahead and dip that in the water. And it's going to start cleaning up the headlight. Oh. And we're going to go ahead and tape off the headlight here. So we got just some regular painter's tape here. I'm going to go ahead and tape off the area so that the sanding discs don't get any of the paint as we're resurfacing the headlight. This is the 500 grit onto your sanding bit here, and then we're going to make sure that your speed is on low on your drill. So if you have it on high, if you go too fast with this, you can burn the headlight, and then you'll have a melted plastic spot, which will be a lot harder to make clear again. So make sure to take your time, go nice and slow. One more time with that 500 again. Just head down. Blow it off. Wipe down. Then we're gonna switch over to our 800 grit now. And we're going to do the same thing, just go over it probably 5 or 6 times with the higher grit. Set that down. And we should have a nice universal kind of fogged glass. And now we're going to switch over to the polishing. Now this is our second to the last step. This is the polisher bit. It's a 3000. So this is where the magic happens. We're going to wet, sand, or polish the headlight. So as we go along, we're going to constantly keep dipping this into the water. We want to keep it wet. And as we're working it, you're going to see a bunch of white bubbling up off of there. And that's all of the tips of plastic that you're slowly sanding away until it gets down to perfectly smooth. So as long as you're still seeing white bubbling up as you're working it, you still have more work to do. So we're going to go ahead and just dip that a little bit in the water. And then just start lifting the plastic. See all that white foaming up there? Keep working on it so you don't see any more of that white coming up. Next, we're going to move on to our final step with the polishing and the rubbing compound and the buffer. But first, I'm going to clean this off really well with that spray away glass cleaner. Make sure we get all of the plastic powder off of that. Start polish. See, already looks quite a bit better than it did when we started. Alright, so we got our buffer on there. We're going to go ahead and take a little bit of our compound. Let's put it on that buffer wheel. And then I'm going to just kind of dab it around a little bit on there. Got that all buffed up. Yeah. And they are good to go. Clean up our mess a little bit here. Thanks for watching.